Something smells a little fishy. Let's get ready to go, guys. Okay, guys, welcome back to the Quality of Life Let's Play, Episode 4. This is Survival Minecraft, and I'm Jax. So today we're going to go and gather some wood. We're going to look at getting a fishing rod and getting a fishing setup. And so let's get on with it. I've got pretty full inventory right now, so I need to actually go ahead and make another chest and empty out a few things before we go outside. We'll just do this real quick. We'll just put it beside it. If you hold shift down like I just did there, you can see you can place two chests right next to each other and they'll still stay their own chest. So let's go ahead. Anything that we really don't need, we'll empty out. Don't need all these picks. A couple axes would be good. We'll keep the sheep, the wheat for the sheep, and then the seeds for the chickens. So we'll go ahead and feed those also while we're out. Should be daytime, I think. Okay, great. Look around, make sure everything's good. Make sure there's no mobs out here that has helmets on, because they can survive during the day. Again, we'll go ahead and just grab what we can here. Yeah, I'll go ahead and replant some wheat. Okay, let's go visit the chickens. We can hear them over here. Oh, great, we got some eggs too. Okay, super. Okay, get all those guys fed up. Do I have my shears on me? Yeah, great, I have the shears. So we'll still hear that zombie around here, so. Let's go ahead and shear these guys while they're here. And then we'll breed them. And now we're over here at the trees. I wasn't going to plan on getting this dark oak wood, but there's plenty of it here and we might as well grab it. One thing that you can do too when you're chopping down these larger trees, especially like jungle trees, you can kind of build you a stair step around it. So you can get to the top of the tree and not be looking up to try to cut down all the trees, because get some of these taller trees, they're really hard to chop down. Jungle trees, once you get used to climbing the different types of alright guys, words for me here, but once you get ready to climb the vines and stuff on a jungle tree, you can use those to climb, and you don't have to worry about trying to build up a path around it or anything. So you can use those vines to climb yourself. All I'm doing is go ahead and break some of these leaves so it's easier to maybe get some saplings. Because right now all these are connected together. Just gotta be careful, make sure you don't create a path here to fall down. And it's kind of like we're in a canopy up here, so. There's another tree over there. Go ahead and finish cutting this one down. And some of the trees in Minecraft, you'll see they have these weird branches. That's really a big thing with acacia wood and some of the taller oak trees. These are pretty simple. They're usually, they're not too far spread out. The dark oak. That's the nice thing about this. Is called a dark oaks, are called a 2-2 tree, and you can get those with the jungle trees too. Okay, I'm gonna stay away from that kind of crevice over there, just in case there's a few mobs down there that's hanging around. And like I said, when you're mining trees, sometimes you're not really aware of the situation or what's going on maybe around you, so it's good just to go ahead and be aware of everything that's going on. Okay, got another axe here. And when you're stair stepping like this, I kind of messed up over there because I took out that side. But you just want to dig up one and then go up one. You see how I stair stepped here? Should be fine on this tree. I went up far enough. These don't get really super tall like some of the other trees. You get a regular oak that's got branches that tie onto other trees, they can get pretty tall. Jungle trees get super tall. Now we hear a zombie on fire. Yeah, it was coming from that hole over here that I wanted to stay away from. I still hear some more. And these sheep have already got more wool, so we'll go ahead and jump down and shear them. See if they're ready to be bred again. No. Okay, how much wood do we have? Got probably enough. That's one thing we didn't do the first day really, is gather very much wood. And so we'll stair step this again to show you. So we're just getting enough space in there to get into it. Step up to the next step, jump up on it. And you just work your way up to the top of the tree. But what I was saying in the first episode, usually I'll go ahead and grab, half a stack of wood. If there's trees around, so that I'll have those. So when we do go mining and stuff, I'm not worrying about it. We started our mining down to the mining levels and stuff. One thing that we didn't do, and we started at actually, but you want to set yourself up an area and station it at different levels. And that way you're not running back and forth to the top to where your base is to get more wood or put your materials up and stuff. So let's go ahead and grab this guy. And let's check over here, see if this other sheep. Nope, he's still. Well, he don't have any grass. That's why his hair's not growing back. So that's okay. Getting more eggs. Okay, so we got the chickens going. We're doing pretty good on those. Got 4 eggs. That's not a lot, but actually that's enough to start us a chicken run. We do need to kill these spiders for a fishing rod if we can. So let's see if we can do this without getting killed. It's nighttime, so you gotta watch out for other mobs out here. Spiders, zombies, skeletons. That is unfortunate. We only got, I think, 1 spider web. 2. Okay, great. We got 2 spider webs. I think we only got 1. 2 will work for what we're wanting to do. All right, go ahead and lock our door back up. We could build us a door over there too. We're probably getting to that point, but this is actually just a temporary shelter. This is what the plan was. I'm going to stick this dark oak up. Put the rest of the wool. Doing pretty good on wool now. That's great. Let's see. These 2 string. We'll go ahead and make a fishing rod here. If you don't know what it is, again, you can just search through. But should be 3 sticks and 2 string, and we got a fishing rod. Okay, so that's great. We just need to figure out what we're going to do with it. Do we have a bucket yet? No, we don't, but we can make one. You need a bucket for a couple different reasons. For water. When you're mining, it's always good to have a bucket of water with you. That way, if you run into some lava, you can go ahead and turn it into obsidian so that you're not worrying about falling into it. Let's run out. This is not, the greatest thing to do, but it's nighttime. But we need to get that bucket of water. Let's grab it out there. Let's go ahead and see if we can get this spider. Yeah, they like to jump at you. It's just a matter of timing it so you get them before they get you. Spider eye, that's good too. Spider eyes can be used for making potions. You can't eat them, but they'll poison you, so it's not very good food to have. Okay, and as far as a fishing area, I think we're gonna go right here. I think this will work good. We'll need to section this off later so mobs don't get in. So I'm gonna cover it back up because when you fish, you want to make sure that you have sky access. It just gives you better rates when you're catching. Fish or whatever. Okay, and so any kind of advantage that you can take of, that's you want to make sure you do that. So okay, we've done our basic daily task of going out and feeding and breeding our animals. We harvested some wood. We've got some eggs, and let's put those eggs up. So actually we got 11 now total, so we're doing really good. We could actually start working on making a chicken farm. We'll do that probably in the next maybe 2 episodes, not today. And then got one dark oak sapling. So the thing about dark oak, they do take 4 dark oak saplings to make one tree, unlike the other trees in the game. I think we're doing good there. We will make an infinite water source. I'll show you how to do that, which is one of the cool things that you can do in vanilla Minecraft. Works in all versions, so it doesn't matter if you're in Java or Bedrock or any of the old legacy versions. Just looking to see what's going on here. Again, we're going to drop off some wood here. Got one more iron. Okay, we'll leave part of it down here just in case we need to make picks later on something. Now let's take a look and see what our Y level. I don't remember what it is here. 32. So yeah, we still got 20 more blocks that we need to go down to hunt for diamonds. I like to look at Y12, and between 11 and 12 is good. And there was a point when it seems like diamonds were more abundant at lower levels on Bedrock. Java seems to be more standard, Y levels 10 to 12, you can find diamonds. Now they can go all the way down to Bedrock, and I have found them a little higher than that. That's usually the area when I start mining, I'll go to look for. And let's go over here and fish. And if you've never fished in Minecraft, it might be kind of weird to know what to do. But basically what you're going to do is cast, and you're doing that with your right button. So you right click. Now if you're on mobile, you'll have a fishing button, or on console you'll have a fishing button. But on PC with Java and Bedrock both, just right click. And you'll use right click to harvest also. But you'll see some animation here. You see this is bubbling right now. But usually you'll see a little like a stream that heads toward your bobber when it's time to right like that. Okay, which was kind of weird. My pole cast and recast back. You watch it here. We're kind of bubbling. I like these animations. I think this is new. All these bubbles, but you'll see a little stream that's heading toward your right like that. You see, we get XP. That's another good thing about fishing. You get XP out of it. Food, XP, and then you can get some different kinds of what they call trash loot, which it's armor and sticks and things like that. And then you can get some really good enchants also. It's one of the easier ways to get mending. You actually get fishing rods and bows. And again, that's in all versions of Minecraft. Okay, let's see what we got. We got 2 fish. You can set up AFK fishing farms on Java. You can't do that on the Bedrock version. They kind of changed the mechanics of how it works. I will be setting up an AFK fish farm in this series, just so that anyone that's playing on Java can go ahead and see how it's done, or maybe see the different methods of using it. Bedrock, it's pretty much a manual process, but it does seem that you can get more items fishing faster on the Bedrock version than you do in Java. And you do have to time it, otherwise you might miss. And every once in a while, even if it's timed right, when you right click to pull in the item, like if you're regularly fishing, you'll miss the item. So just be aware of that. But most of the time you get it, as long as you reel in at the right time. Okay, so we got 4 casts, 4 catches. You see here the durability. You only get 64 on a fishing rod. In total, we've used it 10 so far, and we've got 4 items. Now you can catch, like I said, sticks and other stuff in the game. If you go on the wiki, it shows you the different things you can catch. So use my sticks, and we'll go ahead and cook these fish up. And it takes about 2 sticks for each item you smelt. Actually, it looks like it was 3, because I think we had 21 start there. So, smelt those up for food. Again, we're not going to make this a super long episode, guys. And we didn't do a whole lot of new stuff in this episode, but this is just kind of like one of the daily episodes that you would do in regular Minecraft. When you play, you're gonna gather resources. You're gonna try to build up farms, or get ready to build up farms, and these kind of things that we're doing here. Hopefully, this series will help you guys maybe get more out of it. Learn some things faster. Some things that it took me a little longer to learn, because I didn't have anybody telling me how to play the game, or really knowing how to play, because I just mainly played with my kids in creative mode, and you don't learn anything in survival in creative, really. But again, my name's Jax. If you guys are getting something out of the series, if you would, go ahead and subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell if you haven't, and follow me on Twitter if you would. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.